Go.
Hello everyone. First question. What's the name of the king of Standard Oil? Anybody knows? Okay. There is one family that dominated the world. This is not direct conflict, but they do seek ultimate aims. Their wealth is measured 1.4 billion. There is measured in both the world resources and the armies protect them. I will discuss with you guys John D. Rockefeller's background and accomplishment and interesting information. We will start with Rockefeller background. First, we're going to talk about early life and a rise to success and later life. We're going to go to the early life. He was born in July 8th, 1939, sorry, in New York. Okay. The first job, September 26, and he wanted to celebrate the first rest in his life. Civil War begins in 1961 as the first hard oil industry in virtually world makes John a very rich man. Rise to success, you have the start of oil, and he marries Laura Silicia, and the largest corporation and beginning of the monopoly. Okay. In 1963, he started. Rockefeller gets into the oil business. Started in Ohio. Okay. In 1964, September 8, John marries Laura. This is his wife. Okay. In 1970, found Standard Oil of Ohio, which is the largest company in the United States. Beginning of monopoly in 1973, desperation hits the United States, but Standard Oil takes advantage over companies in Philadelphia and New York and Pennsylvania. Move to later life, retirement, and Standard Oil takes everything and no competitions. And we have John D. This is his life. Okay. In 1995, Rockefeller decided to retire from Standard Oil and didn't want people to know about that. Okay. In 1957, in 1935, Standard Oil takes everything and no competitions. Okay, because of the war, so there's no competition, no companies that can take the Standard Oil. In 1937, John recovered. He's dead. His goal when he wanted to be like 100 years old, but he died when he was 97. Let's move to the second parts. It's a Rockefeller accomplishment. You have a wealth and you have company. Okay. Wealth we have in 1987. Okay, 1987. He established in. He became the world's richest man and the first Americans worth more than $1 billion. In 1935, he has 1.4 billion. That's with his son in this picture. Okay, about his company, he established in 1870 as a corporation in Ohio. Okay, and the second, it was the largest oil refinery in the world. This Standard Oil. Rockefeller, the third, we have the Rockefeller interesting information. Okay. Charity involvement we have, and we have the philanthropy and his family. Charity involvement. His creation of the University of Chicago, the first man who do this. Okay. His money helped pay for this creation, this university, and we have Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research. Then they later named Rockefeller University in New York. And philanthropy. Rockefeller 10% of his earnings to his church, even the church. Rockefeller give 80 million to the University of Chicago that he built it. Okay, and established of the university in the Philippines because they're a poor country, so build this. His family. His mother was very religious and more disciplined. Okay, and he is the second of 6 children. Okay, and his father owned farm property and traded in money goods, including lumber and patents. It's like woods and some goods. Goods mean we have like vegetables, many things that you can do it for furniture, for houses. In conclusion, I want to remind you guys that I talked about John D. Rockefeller's background, accomplishment, and interesting information. I think he found a good way to start with the oil standard company. A rich man should be generous and shouldn't think about only the money. Thank you guys. Any questions?